Послушаем простой рассказ на английском. You should see a doctor, my mother told me. I didn't want to get out of bed because I had a headache. My dad called my doctor home. When he came, I was asleep and my parents had to wake me. I could barely open my eyes because the sunlight hurt me. The doctor measured my temperature and prescribed me pills. My dad went to the pharmacy to get some pills. I took a pill and went back to sleep. My mom would come and put a wet towel on my forehead. 4 hours later, I was healthy and could get out of bed. That's a wonderful pill, my mom told my dad. No, that's a nice towel, my dad told my mom. You wonderful parents, I told them, and we laughed loudly. Listen to the next story. This is a simple story about my friend and her boyfriend. They met at the birthday party of their mutual friend. It was a party where everyone had to wear suits. My friend came dressed as Jerry from the cartoon, and her future boyfriend came dressed as Tom. When they met, they immediately liked each other. He chased her at the party, and she constantly did mischief. They are a great couple, and it was immediately obvious. After the party, he walked her home. They tied their tails together and walked down the street. It turned out that they both loved this cartoon. When I remember this story, I am always happy for them. I think they are right for each other, and I'm happy for them. Maybe someday I will meet my person too, which will suit me perfectly and with which I will also be comfortable. Listen to the next story. I really like to eat sweets, so I always have a bowl of sweets on my table. My friends know about this, and that's why when they come to me, they bring sweets. I really love chocolates with nuts, like Mars or Snickers. I usually eat sweets with tea or coffee and in good company. My friends don't really like sweets, so I eat candy alone as much as I want. If I go to the store, I always buy a big cake. I like the cake with honey crust and custard. The store clerk is used to me always taking this cake. He always smiles and tells me that I made a great choice. Since the cake is very big, I invite my neighbors to visit and have a nice time together. Yesterday, I baked sweet waffles and ate them with whipped cream. It's very tasty and very filling. Today, my mother brought me a lot of berries. Tomorrow I will make jam from raspberries and strawberries. If you also love sweets, tell me what you like. Listen to the next story. When my mom met my dad, they were very young. My dad was 16 years old and my mom was 15 years old. They studied at the same school and lived in the same house. When my dad saw my mom for the first time, he really liked her. My mom also liked my dad, but she didn't tell him about it. My dad walked my mom home and held her hand. My mom is short and my dad is tall. My dad is 20 centimeters taller than my mom. And my mom is 20 centimeters shorter than my dad. When they graduated from university, my dad married my mom. Then I was born, and then my brother was born. I am 3 years older than my brother. My brother is 3 years younger than me. My friends say that I look like my dad. I'm tall too. And my brother looks like my mother. He has beautiful eyes. We have a friendly family and we spend weekends together. I like how my dad takes care of my mom. He compliments her and always praises her. He always covers her with a blanket when she falls asleep. My mom loves my dad very much and calls him affectionately. They are the perfect couple and they are very cute. I want my relationship to be the same. Listen to the next story. My grandmother is very old. She is 92 years old. She is a very good conversationalist. I call her every day and we talk for 30 minutes. Recently, it was her birthday and we gave her a tablet. Now we can call each other and see each other. Once a week, I come to visit her. I usually visit her on Sunday or Saturday. My grandmother is very happy when she sees me. She treats me with sweets and cookies. I buy her what she wants. She usually asks for fruit or cheese. My grandmother really loves tomatoes and cucumbers. She has a lot of plants at home. These are flowers and useful plants, such as aloe and kalanchoe. She makes a cream from this, which she uses to avoid getting sick. I like that my grandmother is very positive and cheerful. I love my grandmother very much. Listen to the next story. I love flying on airplanes. It's always very exciting for me. The first time I flew on an airplane was when I was 5 years old. But I didn't remember this, and, according to my mother's stories, I cried. The second time I flew on an airplane was when I was 25 years old. I went to Egypt on vacation with my friends. We had fun the whole trip, joked, laughed, and had fun. When I was flying over Egypt, I looked out the airplane window. There was a very beautiful view there, a huge sea in which I later swam. Next time, I flew to Italy with my boyfriend. Italy amazed me with its beauty and hospitality. Very kind and cheerful people lived there. We felt very comfortable being there. My last flight was to the Dominican Republic. It was a very large plane, a Boeing 747. It accommodates a lot of people. Flying there for 12 hours is a very long time. But I really liked this country with its beautiful views of the ocean and palm trees. I want to visit more countries because they are all different and beautiful.